always go. Hey, it's rage and pillage, interviewing all the players. Every place we filled and reminiscing on the days that we made a killing. Burley, no chill, man. Got the Viking mindset. Bring the minds to your buildings, leaving fire behind us. So reminder, we drink till the drink diminish. Give a fuck what you think. Came to rage and pillage. Are you ready?
All hell yeah. It's the end of the fucking world. Civil War podcast, huh? Ra-ta-ta-ta. Boom! That's the sound of the jihad, I think. Oh yeah, dude, we're fucking ready to rock, dude. We got the so as far as I understand it, on Saturday some people were eating some hummus. They died, and now there's a big war happening. How far off am I?
You got the gist of it.
Something about hummus. Right? That's all I know. That's all I know. Fucking shit's going crazy now. I mean, is there anything going off in your neck of the woods? I guess I should introduce you. It's the host of the Drink O'Clock podcast. You know him. You love him. It's Rob, MaxABV. What's up, brother?
What's good, man? How's everything going?
Oh, prepping, dude. Prepping. I'm going to start burying shit in the backyard. It's going to be fun. It's going to be
you got
fun.
Some gold?
No. I got my retainer from high school. That might be worth something.
Dude, I was saying to my fiance before we started this, I'm like, hey, like we should probably like not go where there's going to be a lot of people because they're calling for like fucking jihad Friday. Yeah. I thought it was Friday the 13th, but apparently Dude, I'm wrong. So.
Yeah, Michael Myers sucked my. Wait, that was Michael Myers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, man, Michael Myers sucked my dick. Fucking, it's all about the jihads now, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what a jihad is, but I'd imagine it's a pretty wild party.
Yeah, dude, it's like the ultimate party. There's like 72 bitches there, and fucking, they've never been fucked. Just begging for you, bro. Begging for you. Let's see what.
I mean, it's better than the alternative, than like a long-haired hippie.
72
for you.
72 Virginians. So, okay, jihad. It means a struggle or fight against the enemies of Islam. Okay.
All right.
The spiritual
that
struggle.
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah. I mean, oof. Did you grow up Catholic?
I did.
See, they're mad at you, dude. We're relatively new to the game, bro. The born again people. Fucking y'all been around pissing them off for a long time.
Well, here's the thing, and I laugh about this all the time. So I'm Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest believer in religion in general, but
right.
I will say this. I always tell people who are like, especially like devout, like Christians, because it's hilarious, or Catholics. And Catholicism was literally started. It was a cult. Like
really?
It started in a basement.
Nice. Oh yeah. You're right. Hidden away.
If you followed it, they fucking murdered you. So.
No doubt.
People don't fucking know. And the only reason why it got popular was because one of the kings was like, all right, this is our new fucking national religion.
This is the thing.
And ever since then, it's been basically, the number one religion or whatever whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's number 2 now. Who knows?
The Catholics,
but it's not even cool to be Christian or Catholic anymore. For fuck's sake,
like Catholic is the coolest one though, because you can be like, do whatever fuck you want, and then my bad, and you're all good. Like
where's my rosary?
Yeah, exactly, dude. You get to hold a necklace. You get to wear necklaces as part of the religion. That's dope. Fucking,
I was probably the worst. Like I'd come in, they're like, all right, say you're whatever the fuck it is. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. So I just stopped going.
Oh yeah. Well, as soon as I got out of the house, I quit going as well. It's funny, like in high school, the same people I was selling drugs to or doing drugs with were the same people going nuts in church, like loving it. And I was like, what about last night, dog? I mean, we're both hungover for sure.
These people?
Yeah.
These people?
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, but
you're like, all right, get the fuck here.
And that's what it was. I mean, I was forced to go. Both my parents are in the clergy. So like I was forced to go to church a lot.
So my ex, I kind of, she was a friend of a friend, and when we started dating, I didn't really know like how into like God her family was.
Yeah.
So I would go, and it was like the new age Christian shit. So like they had like a fucking rock band.
Yeah, that was my
basically.
church. Yeah.
Yeah, and it blew my mind, and I'm like, okay, I mean, this isn't fucking Catholic band. I think it was a Protestant church. It wasn't Catholic band, but it was like really fucking. People were way into it, so I just started getting drunk before I go, because then I could just deal with it, you know. And it felt wrong, but it felt right. It was worth every ounce of it.
I was just telling this story to Euban during when we were watching the game on Sunday night. I was like, the first time I ever did like a whip it with the air thing, you know, the air thing. The first time I ever did it was in the soundboard at church. So I had to run the soundboard, and they had one of those to dust off the air duster. That's what I was working. Dust off the soundboard. And I was sitting there, and I heard about it, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I can see sound waves.
Yeah, I can taste sound. It was odd. That's the only time I've ever done it. Yeah, it's like I didn't like it.
I don't think I've ever actually done a whip it either.
It's not good.
Just wasn't. Yeah, I mean, that's just not my thing, you know. I mean, obviously, I enjoy drinking booze. We're not really drug people, you know. My brother's more the drugger. He's probably tried just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I think the extent of like my buddies, they've done some coke. You know,
Really?
maybe a hit of meth or something at some point, because they were fucking, you know, they did some coke and they wanted to try meth.
Well, I've accidentally tried.
or
I
whatever,
accidentally
you know.
tried meth, thinking it was coke, just because somebody gave it to me. Yeah, it's a different feeling when it goes up the nose. It hurts. But
did you see the most recent Family Guy? It was maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Tell me, I might have, because I keep them on my DVR.
So Meg decides to have a gay couple's baby.
No, haven't
And
seen
they're
this
like,
one.
oh, dude, it's hilarious, because they do a like a cutaway. They're like, all right, well, we'll have one of those fancy like time warps, and it starts out, and they're like, she's not, you know, showing yet, and they're sitting in the kitchen, and Peter walks in. He's like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna go try meth. and then it's like 2 months later, he's like, guys, meth is great. I fucking love it. And then 2 more months go by, and he's like, okay, do you have any money? Do you have any money? Do you have anything I can sell? I need meth. And he's like, he went from like 300 pounds to like, he looks like he's like 80 pounds.
That is the good part of meth, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
like I've always said this: if I ever got cancer or AIDS, there's going to be a good like couple months where I look good, like real good. I can wear all the clothes I've thought about buying. Like, I'm going to look cool as fuck, dude. You know?
Like, yo, you doing keto? Nah, I got AIDS.
Yeah. I got the like, I've thought about like, because there's people that go down to Mexico to get the tapeworm. Like, that seems easy. Just go get a tapeworm.
So I don't know if you saw my personal TikTok, but did you ever try the TikTok thing where you basically put some drops of this shit in water, and it makes you fucking sweat and shit out any parasites that are in your body?
What is it?
Dude, so I didn't have anything that happened to me, but I know a couple people that did it after they saw me do it, and they were having some weird shit. Like shit was like, they could see like shit in their hand, like they were shitting out fucking worms. Like, it is, if you want to fucking, like, have you ever gone like internationally? Like, we go to Punta Cana, so I'm like, oh, I gotta try this, because I probably have plenty of tapeworms. You need to try.
Where do we get this?
It's
How do
gonna
I
freak
get
you
this?
out though.
How do I get this? Do I lose weight?
You know what,
Does it make me lose weight? Because I don't want to get rid of the worms that are. Are there worms that are making me fat?
It might take away the worms that are actually doing the work.
Do I have fat worms? I think I have fat worms, dude.
You got some fucking lazy ass worms in there.
Yeah, dude. I got Mexican worms. It's so slow. I eat the fat so slow.
Where? You know, dude, I gotta find it. I'll find it.
Yeah, find out what the name of that shit is. I would do that just for the gag. I don't give a fuck. How long does it take to work?
You know what? It typically works like within like 24 hours.
Okay,
So, like, if you got shit in you,
do it on a Friday night. Okay, all right.
yeah, you're gonna be scared to shit. I was scared to shit. I'm like, please don't let there be some weird shit in my shit. Please don't let there be weird shit.
Dude.
And I guess I was clean.
I'm
I was
doing
worry-free.
I'm doing this keto thing right now. I'm 4 days in, and my shits are wackadoo. They are wild, dude. Like just mud, pure fucking mud. But
Yeah,
I
keto will
can
do that shit to you, dude.
I can drink booze on it. I can drink bourbon. It's keto, no carbs. It's my first booze in 4 days, dude. Have you? Okay, when was the last time you went to the doctor?
Well, okay, so this is maybe, I don't know if it's TMI, but so I have psoriasis, so I have to take like the crazy injectables so that I don't look like a lizard man.
You still drink with psoriasis? Isn't that psoriasis of the liver or something like that?
No, not cirrhosis, psoriasis.
Okay,
I would be dead.
I am so dumb.
I would look like a Simpson and I would be dead.
So what's psoriasis?
No,
Break that down first.
So you ever, it's like someone like dandruff.
Okay.
Dandruff's like typically because you don't shower enough or shower too much or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like my immune system attacks my skin cells. So I would get red patches everywhere, including my head, whatever.
Really?
So I give myself a shot every
Okay.
8 weeks. You can never tell I have it. Pretty much just
That's badass.
But I have to see the doctor at least once or twice a year. I get blood work done just so they make sure I don't they have to make sure I don't have fucking tuberculosis. Like who's had tuberculosis recently? But it's been like that for years. I've been doing this since probably I had it when I was like 4 or 5. Fun story. I was going to be a baby model.
But
And I had a patch of psoriasis. I don't know where it was. Maybe it was like on my head or something. And when they saw it, they're like, nah, fuck that. That kid's ugly.
dog, that's funny. Can you, dude, being a talent scout for baby models has got to be you got to be a piece of shit. Fuck that baby. Oh, that's a hot baby. Yeah, let's get that baby.
It was, you know what? That's the story my mom tells. It was probably just a pedophile that was working in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just kind of, is what it is, dude, type of thing.
For years, I used to brag, like, I could have been a model because one of those fucking hot bitches at the mall was like, you should sign up to be a model. I was like, I could. She wanted me. She knew I could be a model. Turns out they just tell that to everybody. Didn't know that for years, though. Fucking, I hung my hat on that shit hard.
She saw some talent in you.
Yeah. Just this old blonde-haired wigger Burley.
Dude, that shit was hilarious, by the way.
Dude, that's the closest thing I've ever seen of anybody finding how I used to dress like my whole teens. Eminem was my everything, like,
we were watching a show and they were showing a show from like back in the 80s or no, it was like early 2000s or whatever. And he was wearing one of the white shell necklaces. And I'm like, oh, I fucking wore those all the time, dude. That
was my best friend. He was the opposite. He had the puka shell necklaces, and he had, remember the leather wristbands? Remember those? Yeah, he used to rock those. Like he could have been a front man for Creed. It was bad.
Jesus.
But the reason I asked about the doctor was, look at that, full circle. Burley's on it. So whenever,
because you haven't really been drinking a whole lot,
dude. I mean, on the podcast last night, I was firing on all cylinders. I was like, "Hey, a sober me is kind of good at this."
I assumed you were drinking, so
no.
you played it off really well, sir.
No. Oh yeah. So whenever the doctor asks you, like, how many drinks do you drink in a week? Are you honest?
No, you should not be honest ever. It's funny because my fiance, she was talking to the doctor. He's like, well, how many drinks do you have? And she said it. She said a number. And he's like, no. He's like, no, you never tell me the real number. Jesus.
Dude, I'm like, I don't know. Once a week, I might have like 12. He's like, okay. He doesn't really know that my number was closer to 12 a day. And it was just like, yeah. So.
And that's being, well, no, but it's the funnier thing is like outside of the, since you started this diet, when's the last time you had like multiple days of not drinking?
What? Okay. Does a beer count? Does that break the cycle?
Counts.
Okay, a beer counts.
Cycle.
Ugh. I mean, dude, maybe every 2 weeks I might take a night off. The problem is, here's the problem, Rob, is you dream when you're sober. Like when you go to bed drunk or go to bed high, you don't dream. Now I'm dealing the last 3.5 days I've been dealing with dreams. Now I'm waking up constantly because my brain's going while I'm asleep, apparently, which is ridiculous. You know, don't like that at all.
Your sleep score goes from 51 to 80.
Yeah,
you're getting fucking REM sleep.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So yeah, so day one, going to bed sober was tough. It was hard for me to fall asleep, but I got this melatonin horse shit, and that seemed to work. I've been taking that every day, but the dreams are fucking vivid, senor. But tonight I'm gonna
be careful with. You gotta be careful with that shit, brother.
Why?
I took melatonin for years. Apparently, what they don't tell you about melatonin is it's just like it's just like drinking, right? You know, you drink all the time. There's parts of your body that get. I don't want to say it gets dependent on. Like I could go a week. Like if I just didn't drink for the next week, I'm not getting the shakes. I'm not gonna be fucking dying.
I haven't had. I also want to say that out there. This is proof I'm not an alcoholic. No shakes, nothing. The only uncomfortable thing is I have dreams now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I can do that totally fine. But with melatonin, it's the same concept. So melatonin is a natural produced hormone in your body.
Right.
And when you're taking it, your body stops producing it as much. So what happens is it fucks with the rest of your hormones in your body. So you gotta be careful with that shit. I actually stopped taking it because it's like, if you look it up, it's pretty bad for you in general in terms of your hormones.
This stuff right here, sir. Second you start taking it, this is testosterone. The second you start taking it, dude. Yeah, I've got 5 of them over there. Fucking the second you start taking it, dude, like, yeah, your body just quits making it and it's just not gonna make it anymore. So
yeah, but like, what type of raging boner do you get when you fucking shoot?
It's amazing, sir. It's natural energy that you don't even understand. But the whole reason I went, I was like, check my testosterone down. I'm falling fucking asleep at work constantly. And then they checked it and I had like a newborn little girl's testosterone level. And I was like, yeah, hook me up, doc. And then so I'm what the Palestinians call an extremist. And I was doing double doses. So whenever I went in for blood work the next time, yeah, your average range is, let's say it's like 1,000. I was at like 2,200, right? Like I was double what the doctor's like, did you just take this? And I was like, yes, I did. He's like, you need to back
in the parking lot.
He's like, you need to back down. All right. But yeah, I was at like dangerous levels of testosterone, but dude, I felt jacked. It was fucking awesome.
Dude, so do you just go to your regular doctor to do that?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do the same thing.
Yeah, you don't have to do, dude, if you're over 30 and you're a dude, go get your test checked. And then, dude, insurance covers it. If you don't have a problem, you already don't have a problem giving yourself a shot. Dude, boom. I think for 5 bottles on my insurance, I think I pay $14. And that's a little over a month. Wow. You take 1 shot a week. Boom. Done.
And it's like, it makes you feel like a fucking new person, basically.
Yeah. I'm not like, I've literally done this. I swear to God. For a living, I do a lot of typing, sir. Like I do a lot of procedures and things of that nature. And I've woken up and realized I fell asleep mid-sentence typing. Like my finger's still on the keyboard. And I'm like, okay, this is a problem. Like, you know? So it doesn't matter how loud the music I have in my office is, whatever, just I was getting fucked up. So as soon as I started taking this, it took about 2 weeks, but boom, on the money. I feel great now. I feel like a teenager again. Feels good. Yeah. And the boners are great. The boners are great. Yeah.
I need that.
If you inject it right into your dick, it's great, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not the same, man. man. You know, like, and I think anyone listen to this, like, especially if you're a guy, it's never the same. You know, once
Oh,
you hit a certain threshold, bro, it's never the same.
Have you ever taken a shout out to Blue Chew? Have you ever taken a Blue Chew?
No.
Bruh. It's these little chewable Viagras.
What?
I know for like it's the same ingredients as Viagra, but it comes in a chewable thing, right? Little individually packaged little chewable. Tastes like ass. And it totally gives it away because you got a blue tongue. But but you take it and I know that my dick isn't actually bigger, but boy does it feel bigger. It's just all the blood that can go in there is just stretching the seams of my cock skin. It feels great, dude. Yeah. And when you nut, it's still
Your dick
hard.
looks like a baseball.
It's got stretch marks. Yeah. It's fucking, it looks like it just had a baby. It's fucking terrible. Speaking of which, I knew a dude that got stretch marks on his dick because he used a cock pump so much. Fucking, he would pump his cock up for his old lady all the time. I should preface this by saying, fucking, I did not see said stretch marks. I asked to see it and he wouldn't show me, but he was all hammered one day as a dude. He wasn't even saying it as a joke. He's like, let me tell you something fucked up. I was like, yes, tell me something fucked up. And then he like went on this whole long sad story about how he has stretch marks on his cock now.
I mean, cocks are disgusting as it is. Like, do people even really notice?
They're yummy, dude. What are you talking about?
What's that disease I see commercials for? The peyote's disease or whatever. Your cock looks like a banana. It's like got a curve to it.
Wait, we've got a name for this now? What is it? I finally have
I've been wondering what it is.
Yeah, I finally have a name for what I have. What is it called?
They play fucking commercials all the time. I think that's what it's called.
Penis disease. Is it a disease or a syndrome?
It is. I believe it's a disease.
Peyronie's is a non-cancerous condition resulting from fibrous scar tissue that develops on the penis and causes curved, painful erection. Oh, so see, you didn't mention painful.
I don't have a curved penis, so I mean, I'd imagine it does hurt.
Bruh.
I wish I could see the photos through your sunglasses.
Oh, you're about to see. You're about to see.
Oh, jeez.
They're cartoons. It's okay. So apparently they have a way to fix this. And this is from mayoclinic.org. So it's a real thing. So you want to know how they fix this crazy curve situation? God.
A dick sleeve?
Oh, it's even worse, dude. It's even worse. This is why you want to watch the podcast, folks.
Yes, listen, if you have a curved penis, now you know what the name of it is.
They put it in a vice and then drop it down. Stretching the penis straight out. Stretching the penis in. Right?
It's got to be, right?
Stretching the penis. Dude, this is medieval torture. I bet, for sure there's a certain point before it gets too tight that it feels kind of good. Right?
You're like, okay. All
right. I'm into this, Doc. All right.
I'm thinking this.
That stretching the penis in the direction opposite of the curve. Okay, see, this is some... Oh, they're cutting it. They cut it there. It's cut. Jesus Christ. Hey, all you crooked cocked weirdo. I got a slight curve to mine, but it's not a fucking roach leg. It's fucking just... Ugh. Y'all are gross. This is why the terrorists hate us.
Yeah. We not only do we fix our curved PPs, we cut them off.
Yeah, no doubt. There's some extra shit on there. Nah, nonsense.
Well, I follow a lot of fucking like why is it escaping me right now?
Gay porn.
No. Definitely not.
Okay.
Conspiracy theories. I don't
know why I was close.
Yeah. And they say that like civilizations collapse at the end of the collapse, which is what they're saying where we are, is it has a lot to do with sexuality and the stopping of actually having kids and things like that. And that's what causes like the downfall of civilizations.
What was
And
like
then
an
it
example of that
resets.
happening? Like when was the
They don't
last? Like
fucking
what was the
know.
last civilization that fell? Rome?
I mean, it has to be, right? I mean, there's no other, and then before that, was it the Mongolians?
Mongolians and the shitty rock.
Mongolians. Which is shit your pork.
Yeah. Last empire to fall. All right, what we got here? Recent empires were Britain, France, and the Soviet Union. Okay. But and that's according
Debatable.
that's according to Quora or whatever the fuck that website is that I hate.
It's just a bunch of people, and then they'll send you emails about questions you've asked, but then it's like has nothing to do with things that you were looking for.
Yeah. Fuck that website forever. All right, so there's another. The second thing is called The Last Empire: The Final Days of the Soviet Union.
Do you see the shit on TikTok about the Rome show?
The OG one?
Where it's like, I don't know, it's like people, it's like, yeah, when we're watching football and then the girls leave and they change it to like Rome.
Dude, have you seen Rome?
No.
I was obsessed with Rome.
Really?
Okay, this is how far back Rome is. Rome is an old show, right?
Oh, I didn't know
late
that.
90s, early 2000s. Okay, I can tell you how early it was. Blockbuster was still a thing. And I had the all you can rent card, right? It was like $12 a month. It was pre-Netflix, dude. Maybe Netflix was by mail or something. Anyways, I was OG. I kept it. I was loyal to the soil with Blockbuster, dude. And I would go in and I would rent the fucking Rome DVDs, one season after another. Boom, boom, boom. Great fucking show. But you need to check it out.
I thought it was like a new thing. I didn't realize.
Unless they
it
have
was
a
like
new Rome,
old-
but there's an OG fucking, and I guarantee the stars in this show. The acting is great in it. Let's see here. Where's the IMDb on this shit? Let's share screen. Man. Fucking, I need a producer that could do all this shit for me. Just pull it up for me. Let's see here. Stop screen. Now we're going to add another screen. This is something a producer could do. All right, Rome. When did it come out? I need a date here. You see a date? 2005. Okay. I told you.
Oh, shit.
I was
Okay.
pretty close. Let's see here. Where's the stars? Ray Stevenson. You know this cat. He's been in
Oh, yeah.
fucking everything. He plays one of the stars.
He was just in. I think he was just in what they were showing, Ashoka.
Yeah.
I don't know if
He's
you're
on
Star
that.
Wars.
Let's see here. This cat. These are all these people that you've seen. Like, oh, I know him from that show, but you don't know his name. Like,
Yeah, I would never say, "Oh, look, it's McKidd."
yeah, it's Kevin McKidd. You know him. But dude, the show is fucking solid. This cat, I don't. It's a bunch of those guys that you're like, oh yeah, him.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of HBO, I was actually wanting to talk about this on the show tonight. Have you seen the new dating show on HBO Max? Have you seen this?
I know what you're gonna say, and I have not.
Dog. What's it called? Naked dating? It's like full frontal dating, right?
It's a UK show, right?
Yeah, and they brought it over to the US. So you haven't seen it at all, but you know what it is, right?
I know what it is, but I have not seen it yet. No.
Dog. It looks great. It looks fucking great. I watched just enough to be able to riff about it on the podcast. And that's
He watched just the tip, everybody.
Yeah,
Just the tip.
yeah. It's we'll play the trailer for the fucking for the Protestants at home that aren't gonna watch it, but that will watch this or listen. So many fucking people listen, dude. Like we've had a few people come in and out of this show, but right now nobody's watching. Like they must have popped in right on the dick part.
They're like, oh, why are they showing Steve-O's dick? And
What the
they're
fuck
like,
is
"Oh,
happening
fuck
now? Naked Attraction is what it's called. Okay.
this."
Dude, these ads are fucking ridiculous.
That new titanium
You know what?
iPhone
You know what? Fuck this. We'll just talk about it. You know what? So they put all these people in these little glass boxes, very Auschwitz style, and they're naked, right? And then they're fully like there's like imagine like window shades, right? And then they bring out a man or a woman, and they're going to judge these people based on their naked bodies, right? And their face is going to show less, so it'll just raise up to their waist. And then this chick's going to look at all these dicks and start eliminating motherfuckers.
Well,
the shame.
We would be out
dog.
pretty quick.
Oh, dog, you have no idea. They're going to put me like with a dude, like they're going to think it's a chick. Fucking why is there an acorn in that bird's nest?
That is the biggest clit we've ever seen.
This is there's a slice in that clit. What happened? That clit has a mouth. Anyways, fucking, but then so people start getting eliminated as soon as their dicks show, and then it'll go up to like their neck, and then they'll start eliminating people off of that, and then they show the face. Like, can you imagine? Okay, let's say it's you, right? Right? Let's say it's you. You go up there and there's a bunch of chicks in the glass boxes, right? Just saying, "Free Palestine, free Palestine." And we're getting taken off of YouTube. Fucking
100%.
Hey, and if anybody wants to buy this shirt, it's for sale at the merch store on Amazon. This one got a lot of love in Vegas.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah. So you walk in there. Let's say it's 5 chicks in their little glass boxes of emotion, and it just raises up, and you just see their pussies. All right. You start eliminating all the ugly pussies, right? Then it goes up to the tits.
That's an easy.
So now you got great pussies, and now you're eliminating based off the tits. Now you're down to like 2 people, right? Then it goes fully up, and you've got the ugliest bitches on the planet. How mad are you? How mad are you?
I don't know.
And you got like Dylan Mulvaney staring at you.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta kind of like go, just like our boy Tony, and you'd have to probably go to the grocery store and buy or get a shitload of brown paper bags.
Oh,
and
good
that's
point.
your life.
It's just it's my $10 meal. It's just paper bags.
Like, I got a bunch of sushi at home. I need some extra bags.
Oh man.
I guess it's a cool concept because you take out a lot of the guessing game, but I don't know, man. That's dangerous.
What about?
What would you do if you get a fucking ugly duckling?
You know me though. I'm playing to the crowd. I'm going full comedy with it. I might even strip naked and do all the judging naked. So whenever their faces come up, they're like, "Oh no, I gotta go with that," because they don't see you until I don't think they don't see you until their face is exposed. Yeah, I didn't think about that. What if the chick's like, "Gross, fuck that guy," and I'm fully clothed? Shit, like what?
They didn't even see you naked. They're just like, "Nope."
I saw a comment that made me laugh. It said, I can't remember the exact quote, but it was something to the effect of, "Watching guys get rejected naked is the funniest thing on the planet." I was like, that's pretty funny. So I'm definitely going to be checking that show out for sure.
I would have to be obliterated to be able to like have the courage to do that. I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror.
Oh,
what makes you think I want to like do a TV show?
Let's talk about that for a second. I was in Vegas in my hotel room. I got a room by myself, and I was sitting there, and I go to take a shit, and I look up, and I didn't shut the bathroom door because who gives a fuck? And I look across, and the closet door is right there with a giant mirror on it. Have you ever stared at yourself taking a shit? It's not cool, dude. Like, especially at my size. Like, I'm just like, I'm in full sumo stance. Can't put all my weight on the toilet. There's fractures on there. Fucking,
It's like someone stepping on a marshmallow.
dude, it's the worst thing. Yeah, no doubt. No, just a melting candle. Just a melting candle around a toilet seat.
Let me ask you this. At what point would it take for you to stand and wipe your ass?
Oh, I always do. I do the regular wipe, and then I stand up and make sure everything's clean. I do the whole crack up and down. Yeah.
All right. I do the same thing. But like for me, if it's one of those, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's one of those swamp ass shits
Uh-huh.
where your full body sweating and you're like kind of like slipping around on the toilet seat. That's when you have to stand and wipe, right? I mean, it's like you're on a slip and slide. I mean, you're actually fighting for your life, really. Because you fall.
I don't. Okay, you know what? We're going into this. This is fun. This is a good topic. I like this. So, dude, all my topics are out the window. I made notes and everything. Fuck it, it's out the window. We're talking about shitting.
Yes.
So, when you get on the toilet, all right. What is your move when you sit down? What do? You just sit down and start shitting?
Well, I mean, I put my phone. All right, so I work in an office, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, no one's watching. I'm not being monitored. Shit. So obviously, I got to take it's 20, 25 minutes or
easy every time.
Easy.
I take 3 a day.
Yeah.
2 times I don't even poop. I just sit there.
Half the time, I have like an hour a day of shitting. But
yeah.
No, you put your phone down on top of the toilet. You turn around, drop drawers, sit down, grab your phone. Get to. I mean, I normally will scroll through Twitter.
Okay, remove the phone part. You just sit down and start shitting.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my ritual. All right. Well, we'll do.
Motherfucker does the hanky panky dance.
Sorta, kind of. So, whenever you take shits like me, you got to sit down. So you basically sit down. I'm a right side, so I'll sit slightly to the right on the toilet, right on the seat, and then I'll grab one cheek and put it on the other to keep a spread. So then you have less shit touching the sides of your cheeks, right?
Yeah.
Take a shit, then you wipe, right? Wipe. Because you have to stand up and wipe. You have to. I don't care what you say. You got to. So you wipe sitting down, because if you stand up to wipe, you're going to press the panini. And then it's a whole fucking thing, right?
Not a good thing. You're using like half the roll of toilet paper.
I've done it. It's work. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. At home, I worry about my own plumbing. I'm like, I'll just get in the shower. Fuck it. But yeah, but you got to do the spread thing when you say you don't do that. That's crazy to me. Skinny people bother me. Fuck with your.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, maybe I don't purposely think, all right, I need to spread the cheeks.
I don't even think about it anymore. It's just what I do. I just sit down, spread it.
Like, sit, spread.
Actually, I don't even have to touch my ass. I can just kind of hit it at an angle and go, all right, I feel the air on the bung. Now it's time to poop.
I do typically now, as a fat guy, you'll respect this. I will raise my feet.
Hey. Okay, I get it.
I will raise my feet so that my angle is more like this to make it easier.
Like you're just holding them up in the.
Apparently,
you hold your feet up in the air.
Hold them. No, not in the
air. You're hugging your knees, dude. You're just like.
No.
Like a refugee in Gaza. Are you hiding from bombs in Gaza on the toilet? Dropping bombs.
Bombs are coming. Yeah. No. I do tend to lift the angle of my legs with my feet a bit if I can.
I want a squatty potty for that reason.
Exactly.
Have you used one?
I think that should be mandatory. No.
Okay. I have a bidet though. Bidet's nice. Bidet's nice. Have you got a bidet yet?
No.
Get yourself a bidet.
Who was it that was obsessed with bidets? Was that
probably me? I've brought this up 1,000 times on the show. Get a bidet.
I feel like was it Matt? No, maybe I'm just thinking crazy. I thought Was this? Do we have this conversation at some point where you said it's like $20?
There's well, it's like $100. It just it attaches to your toilet. Toilet opens and closes normally, but now you got a little knob thing on the side. Dog, why are we wiping with paper? Why? Let water rinse it off.
It was fucking
dude.
Matt. It was fucking Matt.
Really?
Matt Beard Laws, shout out. I think we talked about this on my podcast because he said he gave his dad a bidet, and still to this day, his dad thanks him for giving him the bidet. It's the best present he's ever got.
It's worth it, dude. If I had the money, I would buy all my friends one. Just to like, dude, why are we just smearing shit on our assholes? That's all you're doing. You're smearing until it isn't there anymore.
Oh, I mean,
how do blind people wipe their ass?
That is a good question. I mean, they have like I don't know, dude.
They have to have bacon strips in their underwear all the time. All the time. Constantly. They have to. Fuck you, blind people, you stinky fucks.
Can we like we need to befriend a blind person so we can figure out how that works.
Okay, I'll do that after the show.
Did you just Google?
I'm gonna look up hashtag blind. Surely there's gonna be somebody out there who's hashtag blind, and I'll DM them. I will, and I will post my results. I swear to God.
Oh my!
I'm already hemorrhaging followers on Instagram. It doesn't matter.
Please tag me in every aspect of that. Please.
Okay, are you a reach around wiper, or you go between the legs?
Oh no, I'm a reach arounder, man.
I'm gonna go between the legs. I have been my whole life, even when I was skinny. Yeah, what? Yeah. I'm gonna go between the legs. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I thought that was like a chick thing. No, I'm not like.
No, I'm not, dude. I have zero shame in my game. My butthole is clean, dude. Because I've talked about this on the show for sure, but I'll tell you right now, I'm 2 knuckles deep. You could eat sushi off my butthole, dude. I take the toilet paper on my finger and I go in about 2 knuckles deep on the finger. Just do a little whoop, 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 clean it out, dude. The cleanest asshole on the planet. On the planet.
He does the gravitron in his ass.
Dude. yeah, dude. Fucking everybody slammed against the wall, but we're here. Yeah, keep that shit nice and tidy, bro. Fucking.
I mean, you never know. You never know. Now, do you shave your asshole?
I've done it once. Wasn't a fan when it started growing back. It's the worst. You don't want to walk around with a stubbly butthole. Also, now I know other podcasts that talk about this, but I will vouch for it. It changes the sound of your farts.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fun fact. Did you know that, God damn it, what's his name? Lead singer of Queen. Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury?
Yeah. Freddie Mercury. You know how he had that fucked up grill?
Yeah.
His teeth were all crazy fucked up. You know why he never fixed them? He was worried it would change the sound of his voice. Yeah, so just shaving your butthole changes the sound of your farts. Just like a clapper. It like claps. Like you sound like a black chick at the club. Just fucking going. Yeah, just clapping cheeks, bro. It's the worst. But yeah.
Well, have you ever tried to fart with the butt cheek spread?
Oh yeah, it just goes. Like when I use my prostate massager for about 2 days, it's just. Fucking.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. The older we get, man, we're getting closer and closer to the age where, you actually have to be tested for
oh, dude, I've been testing myself forever. Me and my old lady do weird shit. I've got tools for this. I've bought things that go up my butt. There's our G spot's up there. Who gives a fuck? We're men. No shame in my game, dog. No shame. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. You never had a finger up your.
No. My ex tried it once, and I, it was like one of these. It was like, boop, and I was like, that's like your first instinct is to be like. You know?
Oh, I almost passed out. I just got lightheaded. I just got lightheaded.
You know, you're just like, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm here for it, bro. It's good to go. I'm down for it. As long as it's a chick, you're good to go.
What are you drinking, by the way? Because that was a very fancy bottle.
$17.92. It is not a fancy bottle. It was $40 for the fucking, was it 1 liter? Yeah, 1 liter, $40. $17.92 is a good little bourbon, dude. For the price.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had it.
Small batch. It's good. $40 or $30. Actually, I think it was $39. So $40. Not bad. I got a buddy of mine who's you know any people that are like, you might be one of these people, like a real big bourbon head.
I'm trying.
So my buddy has this whole like fucking display thing of all these bottles. I'm like, you already have that bottle. Why you buy another one? It's cheaper here, so it's good to have it. It's like 7 bottles of Blanton's at his house. I'm like, why? You know, just like, it's a good price. All right, whatever, dude. Whatever.
It's like you went to Tijuana and fucking bought a whole bunch. I mean, we have like a whole little bar area. So like, you know, my fiance, she used to do like liquor events and stuff.
Nice.
So like she used to work for like Smirnoff, Captain Morgan, all that shit. So we have a bunch of like Bailey's. So we have like a bunch of bottles of just random
nice.
If they crack the bottle here in PA, like, and they don't use it, then they have to spill it out or they take it.
Hell yeah.
So
I want that job.
We got a bunch of, oh, dude, it's great. I would work with her, but you know, she's the pretty person and I'm the ugly one. So
just be the bodyguard, dude. Be the muscle, dude. Be the muscle.
Well, no, so it was cool. I worked for Guinness because that was one of their brands. So I did a class. They taught me how to pour Guinness, like the proper way. What all goes into Guinness and brewing. And
what's the proper way to pour it?
Beer festivals and shit.
What's the proper way to pour it?
The angle has to be like perfect. If you're off by like 2 degrees, you fuck the whole thing up.
Here's the deal. The Irish are a bunch of drunk pieces of shit. Well, how are they fucking doing angles? I see here. You do that right here, laddie. They just made that up.
You know what? They're drunks, but they're definitely on their shit when it comes to booze, man.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, they invented, tolerance.
That is true. And the one guy I interviewed, he was from, he lives in Ireland. He has the Irish NFL show. Actually, you should probably interview him. He's great.
All right. Dude, here's the funny thing. Can I say this? You've probably already picked up on this. I don't know if the other guys have. I don't know a whole lot like of names in football and all this shit. I just like watching the Texans, and y'all are like naming names. I'm like, yeah, fuck him. It's like I don't fucking know. Yeah,
fuck that guy.
I'm 2 drinks short of going. They all look the same. Fucking.
Here's my problem. I played a lot of Madden growing up.
Me too. But I played on easy. So
I like franchise mode.
Yeah, so do I.
I wouldn't even. That's all I guess because I like the RPG aspect of it. But I only know all the names like wholeheartedly, only because, especially like I played a lot of it last year. So when Madden goes to like free on Game Pass, I'll just download it and play it, and it'll be like 7 months, 8 months old.
Right.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I used to buy it, and now, dude, games are $70 now?
Yeah. Because I buy them. Like,
$70.
Do you pay for Game Pass?
I do. It's probably the best purchase.
It's great. Dude, I pay for it on my computer, but I can play with people with Xbox. What are you playing right now? What's your games?
Well, I play Valorant, which is not a Game Pass game.
Dude, actually, it is.
Bomb mode.
It is.
Yeah, that's right.
Valorant is on here.
It is.
But I tried to download it and I tried to play it, and it weren't like I had to sign up on another website, and it was a whole thing. I could never get into the game.
Riot game.
Right. No, but I signed into Riot and did all the signing up and registering and all that shit. I never could get to the game. It kept throwing errors at me. I've never got to play Valorant. Really? It looks fun as fuck.
So I will tell you this. Valorant is probably the most I'm pretty good at it. pretty good. It's probably the most toxic game I've ever played in my life. So you would do very well because you could say whatever the fuck you want.
I'm good at Call of Duty. Okay, so I'm really good at Call of Duty. Will I do well in Valorant?
No.
Oh.
Valorant is like very precise headshots.
Okay.
Is like typically whereas Call of Duty, like you just gotta run around and fucking shoot.
Do not disrespect Call of Duty. I love it so much. I love it so much. I also love fucking Halo.
I hate Halo.
I hated Halo as a teenager only because it was on Xbox and I hated the Xbox controller. But I've recently become an adopter. Okay. Are you a mouse and keyboard guy?
A little bit of both. So I was all console for a long time, even though I always I build my own computer. So I've always had that. But I would strictly play games on console. And then I decided to just stop and only game on PC.
Right.
So now I strictly game on PC. And like Valorant, you can't play with controller. It's mouse and keyboard. But
then I would have had a hard time anyways. Okay.
I have a PS4 controller
Yeah.
hooked up. So like I'll do, and I only have the PS4 controller because I have the Xbox controller hooked up to the Steam Deck, which is fucking amazing. I love the Steam.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah. I mean, games look fucking incredible for a handheld. Witcher 3. I mean, I played like NBA 2K, like random shit like that I could like play on a flight. So if I travel,
have you seen
like fucking gaming?
Have you seen that Asus handheld that just came out?
It's not. I can't buy something that's all white like that, dude.
Dude, it looks sick.
Insert joke here.
Yeah, motherfucker. You know, white lives matter too, bro. But
yeah, it's a little too big in my hands. It being white, I need it to be black.
That doesn't make sense at all. You need yellow. Hey. But dude, I haven't bought a handheld thing. The closest thing I've bought to a handheld thing is the goddamn Switch, but it's for the kid. And she has never done this. She just hooks it up to the TV. So yeah,
we have a Switch. I got a Switch before COVID, which was like the best thing ever. And me and the wifey would play. We have drinking games for everything.
I wish my wife drank.
We have a drinking game for Mario Party. We have a drinking game for Mario Kart. We play Monopoly. Like, dude, if you played some of our games, you would die.
Dude, I'm down. Fuck it.
I'll teach you the rules.
Is online a thing for fucking Mario Kart? Nobody in my house is able to beat me in Mario Kart. I've been playing that since Super Nintendo. Fucking, I'm a G at Mario Kart. A G.
Tasha's really good at Mario Kart.
Right.
She tends to whoop my ass.
I will challenge y'all.
Mario Party's a different story. We go neck and neck. We're super competitive. So
maybe I don't know what Mario Party is. Is that the fight one? Or is
that's the board game?
Smash. Oh,
That's
I don't know.
Smash.
I don't know about the Mario Party. I don't know what that is then.
Dude, you'd fucking love Mario Party. Especially if a drinking game attached to it.
Anything drinking, I love, dude. But okay, by the way, we're running out of time here. But I do want to say this. Can we push for fantasy football next year? We have to plan it earlier, but we do our draft based on the Special Olympics. We all pick a race. We pick a racer, and then that's how we go. Like we got to watch them do like the 40-yard dash or whatever. It's the funniest thing ever.
100%. You had me at special.
Yeah. Fucking.
You could have said anything there. You had me in.
Where can people find you, brother?
Well, hold on. Have you ever seen the Special Olympics movie with fucking
The Ringer?
Yes.
Yes, dude. Yes.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Okay, so I'm not going to mention any names here, but this happened today. Friend of the show works with special needs people at her job.
Oh, no.
Well, one of them, I guess, is able to like do things on their own, right? And decided that they were going to shoot up the entire workplace even texted their pastor saying like, I'm going to kill everybody at work and my parents, yada, yada, yada. Fucking wild. Now. Dude obviously wasn't prepared. He just came in talking shit and they busted him, right? But he sent texts to everybody at work saying, I'm going to kill everybody. So everybody was prepared by the time he showed up, right? And cops were there, all that shit, right? But then like afterwards, she's like, we're in a HR meeting right now with I refer to them as sillies. So that's how she refers to them now. A bunch of sillies, you know, you're working with a bunch of sillies. So she's like, yeah, it's just a room full of people farting and not acknowledging it. I'm like, can you imagine working in that situation? I would be giggling all day long.
The whole time.
I said, I'm gonna buy you one of those like spy buttons that records all day, just because you live a life of comedy and legally you can't record it, but I can post it.
I know I talked about Family Guy a couple times, but I was dying, dude. You ever see the bit where he's like, it's like that time I farted for the first time when I was 30. And he farted and he was like, the hell was that? And he like jumps into the chair. Fuck. Every time I see it, I fucking die.
There was one similar to that on Family Guy where like, I think it was Lois. Lois is like, Peter, you always like try to hide your farts with a cough. And he's like, cough. And it like farts every time. And like, Mr. Griffin, are you farting? And he's like, it starts like a long wee because no. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking genius, bro.
Let's definitely play online. Let's find a game we can play online. That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
I fucking love playing games.
But yeah, so you can find my shit, everything's Drink O'Clock Pod, on socials. You can find my podcast pretty much anywhere. It's up everywhere. My website's drinkoclock.beer, and I post all the most recent episodes as well as my YouTube videos, which I'm trying to get better with. And the guy I interviewed recently, his name was Ray from Spoon Mob. It was a great interview. He's a podcaster. He interviews hospitality workers. So it was cool kind of getting his point of view and his perspective on, people showing up, ghosting, all that shit.
I look at some of your guests and I'm like, that'd be cool to have them on. And then I think of like shows like tonight where I'm like, they'd hate me. I'm just like, you ever fucked a hospitality like patient? Just like,
what do you do when you take a shit in a restaurant?
Yeah, exactly. That's literally this show always comes back to. I mean, let's talk about core values here. Come, shit, and fucking, just like.
You need to have a show where you come up with like the 10 Burley commandments for
the Burleymandments. I'm into this.
Write it down. Let me know when you're doing it, and I'll be.
Dude, I didn't even. That might be the name of the episode because I didn't write down shit this entire time. Burleymandments. All right, they're gonna have to fucking, like whenever they say the name of the movie in the movie, they're gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to wait till the end of the episode for us to come up with Burleymandments.
He's like, when the fuck do they say it, man? I've been waiting the whole time.
Fucking brother. Thanks for coming on. I know it's a short show, everybody, but football's on tonight, bitches. That's what we're doing. Fucking 50. Astros going to win it all. Don't worry about it.
God damn, I keep forgetting you're a Houston fan. If
Astros. Listen, dude. The Latino people are rhythmic people. Sometimes we bang on trash cans. All right? That's what we do.
We'll have to have a show if it's a World Series.
Oh, we'll do every game. We'll live cast every game. We'll break all the YouTube rules and I'll fucking put the game on the screen. I don't give a fuck. All right.
I'm down.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. Everybody else, see you next Tuesday.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Dude.